Hey there, brilliant people. So today I'm going to talk about a topic I get asked about a bit, which is how come our intuition often seems to be more accurate when we're focused on people that we don't know or don't know very well versus people that we do know well, like, friends and family. So, because logically you'd think it'd be the other way around. I mean, you know more about the people that you're close to, obviously. But actually, that can sometimes get in the way because, of course, with people that we do know, um, sometimes it's because, there's a little bit of fear comes into it, and, fear is a problem for our intuition, which I've spoken about in another video. But you see, fear, um, it tends to make us try to censor what our intuition. We're trying to make our intuition say something rather than just being open to what our intuition is telling us. And also we have expectations. We have things that we expect because we know these people. We expect certain outcomes for them. Or, as I said, with the fear, we're worried that they may have certain outcomes. And so it's kind of like we're pre-censoring our intuition. And as I think most of you know, our intuition actually works best when we're just open to whatever comes. So it's actually a lot of that we're unconsciously putting some kind of restriction on our intuition, and that's actually what makes our intuition a little bit less reliable around people that we know. It's one of the reasons why sometimes our intuition can also be less reliable when it's around something that we really want, rather than just, oh, where can I get a park or something. So yeah, it's when our own our own desires and or emotional state gets involved, that tends to fire off the limbic system in our brain, and then that means that we don't have such open access to those parts of our neurology that are involved with our intuition. So yeah, there is a very good reason for that. But the good news is that as you practice with your intuition and you come to trust it more, and you get more familiar with how your intuition works and how it feels when your intuition is bang on and when it's not. And like any muscle, when our muscles are strong, they'll work even under increased load. And in a way, having these expectations or concerns around people who are close to us, that's like your intuition is trying to operate over or under over or under an increased load. And so, as I said, when your intuition gets stronger, that won't be such an issue, but sometimes it can be to begin with. So just be gentle with yourself. Maybe even give yourself permission to really, not use your intuition, or not, if your family are challenging you to answer questions, from your intuition about things, maybe give yourself permission to not do that. And, for a while, whether that's a few months or a few years, until you feel confident, until you know your intuition well enough that you know when it's really speaking to you from your brilliance. Because when you do that, then it's not such a big issue. So there you are. I hope that helps. And until next time, remember that you're brilliant.